What's up guys, welcome back from the YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist, second match here in the top 8 indeed, right side of the bracket. First of all, we have a decklist from 2020, and that's of course Madolche, early 2020, that is the decklist you see here. Versus at least one of the few decklists from 2018, and that's Trickstar Sky Striker, so prime, or quite early I guess, Master Rule 4. So which deck has the advantage? No flashback to the last one, to the last episode, because I made a small mistake, brain fart on my behave, is that I gave like the wrong matchup, mentioned like at least one of the decks being Good Stuff Links, which obviously it wasn't. Plant Links has already played the match, so that's why no flashback. But anyway, so again, which deck has the advantage? Well, I felt before this matchup, and when I read it through the comments, is that Madolche felt like it should indeed have the advantage. One of the few reasons is that people kept referring to the side deck, and as we've seen, more recent decks obviously have like access or power to very powerful cards, evenly matched Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler no more, and obviously decks from 2020 have access to those. And that's where Madolche again could have the advantage over the over the older deck. But Madolche going second, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, indeed, going second. And I mean, was it double Messengelato? Yeah, indeed. And then the Trickstar, is it Reincarnation? I believe the name is the trap card. I think so. And yeah, this is, I guess, Trickstar Sky Striker's purpose. Spamming the field full of Trickstar. Keep abusing Trickstar Candina, and thanks to the field, it's basically a slow grinding deck. Well, slow, I mean, it can OTK, not that hard, right, with Lilybell and so on. But yeah, anyway, going second, post side deck. So I'm definitely, well, I'm going first at this, and I mean that's an obvious one, especially with triple Call by the Grave and multiple one-card starters like Magellan, Pudding Cessor, and so on. So yeah, eventually you have the Call by the Grave on the Ash Blossom, and this is like the dream hand, I guess you can have as a Madolche player. Basically all hand traps or disruption, and then one of your engine starters, I guess, in the form of Magellan. And this is basically full combo, so triple Messengelato in the long run. Ticket eventually searched out as well, and going for Glass Souffle, start as well, that triggers the Glass Souffle, special summoning a third copy of Messengelato, searching indeed the Promenade, indeed the breakthrough skill, Fiendish Chain, Impermanence alike card for Madolche that you can recur or keep recycling thanks to your Glass Souffle. So during your opponent's turn, I'm using my Glass Souffle's effect. I don't think there is the option, or it's important to keep its full effect intact of bouncing back something from the graveyard. Well, and I'm looking at my opponent, right? But I mean, getting the Pudding Cess as well on the field, if your opponent is able to get rid of it, it will just get bounced back to the deck, basically setting itself up again, or itself up again. So that's cool, I guess. But multiple disruption cards. I do opt to go for the Tricky Impermanence. If there was a Lycaris, I knew the deck could dodge that. But again, for a good cause, it's just you don't want to give Trickstar Sky Striker too many monsters on the field. But yeah, then again, I don't think I had to fear anything, right? I mean, the strongest link that the deck can go for is maybe, Topologic. Yeah, okay, Topologic. But yeah, even then, right? I mean, Sistart is still there, Glass Souffle as well. And now, thanks to both the field spell and mainly ticket, I eventually can go for game. So double Tiramisu, eventually, right? Due to the double the 4 scapegoat tokens. But again, those aren't really a threat. You can just keep bouncing them back. Saloon again hits the board. I believe I side-decked out Madolche Knights. I believe it's a counter trap, right? Yeah, indeed, because there is Promenade. Still have my normal summon left, so Sistart will, thanks to the Link summon, put up a couple of Madolche cards in the graveyard for another Tiramisu to be triggered, and this is, well, should be more than enough to attack for a game. I think I have my normal summon still. But yeah, again, thanks to yeah, Tiramisu was able to get rid of all of my monsters and then being able to special summon Puddingcessor and go from game. Trickstar's going first, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Side-decked in like evenly. Lightning Storm as well, not really sure. I don't think I side-decked in Dark Ruler, but there was something else I side-decked in, not really sure what it was. But anyway, in the long run, this opening hand is okay. Double Lycoris is feels kind of weak, but obviously, again, as in, I believe it was in game number 1 as well, the Trickstar reincarnation is activated on the effect or chained to the effect of Puddingcessor, and that, you know, would have been quite devastating if it wasn't for Ash Blossom. So Ash Blossom again protects my hand, and much more important, you know, facilitates my 1-card combo of Puddingcessor, and again, basically full combo. And for Madolche, this is pretty much OTK. Promenade is being set right. Not really sure if there's Saloon or Salon is still in the deck. It should be, but I eventually searched tickets because it doesn't matter. Well, it's probably not going to matter. I mean, I don't have to fear Nibiru or something like that. So Tiramisu, Queen Tiramisu, again bouncing back up to 2 cards, and that will, you know, will trigger ticket. I still have my normal summon, you know, searching or normal summoning Magellan and go from there. So a quick 2-1, but that's, you know, that's Madolche. And game number 4, and now Madolche go first, and I was like, ooh, tricky. But yeah, Phantasme, that was it. But Phantasme is in the main deck, yeah. So yeah, double Phantasme, double Lightning Storm, and again, this was kind of an okay opening hand with, you know, normal something Magellan and go from there, but I do get hand trapped, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Phantasme is good against the Link deck, and I mean, as a follow-up play, there is still Lightning Storm and 3 set, well, that's just asking to get even lead or Lightning Stormed here in this case. The Storm obviously was a bit better. The Trickstar reincarnation not being activated is something that, well, I guess it works out nice. No draw, so okay, that helps out, right? But Phantasme definitely putting in work. Maybe another play that the deck would have made was, you know, Borilo taking control of Phantasme. This way, the Phantasme would not have been able to be activated here because of the, well, eventually because of the impermanence, right? So that could have been important. But yeah, okay, the Saryuja draw 4, that was indeed kinda greedy, maybe? Is greedy the correct word? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, anyway, long story short, this is again a game-winning move. Saloon or Salon being activated, and then a full Puddingcessor. It gets me to Class Souffle with one of its materials being the Puddingcess. And that's again basically full combo, giving me the multiple searches, and eventually Tiramisu should be hitting the board as well, and you know, bouncing back the Saryuja, and eventually Madolche will be able to attack from game. So okay, game number 1 was indeed a bit iffy, going second, and my opening hand wasn't that fantastic, but the side deck in game 2, 3, and 4 definitely helped out those Mass Destruction cards, but I mean, it works both ways, right? Not really sure if Trickstar Sky Striker was able to draw and do those side decked cards, not really sure which they were. But yeah, anyway, that's you know, that's the Cross-Banlist Cup, that's how it is. So Master Rule 5 well, is kind of like the victor over Master Rule 4 2018 decklist, but Trickstar Sky Striker is still in the tournament, as you see here, moving on to the left side of the bracket, moving down, right, to avoid like the same matchups. So yeah, Madolche is moving on to the top 4. Next matchup, we have a good one. Again, another Master Rule 2020 Master Rule 5 deck, and that's Gladiator Beasts. Again, having access to a very powerful extra deck, but it will meet its, you know, very strong opponent being Zealots, so a deck from 2019. So feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to record or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.